Hello internet friends, my name is Kai and today we're going to review the music from Hatrexus. He's from Missouri, USA. Born Aidan Johnson embarks on a cosmic journey that transcends the boundaries of traditional music production. Hatrexus is not just a musician, he's a storyteller, a creator of worlds, and a master of auditory experience. His universe, Sector 95, is a sprawling epic set in the depths of the space, where the forces of good and evil clash in a battle of cosmic proportions. This sounds interesting. It's like not only music, but also we got like a universe going on behind the music. Hatrexus' journey into music began with an ambitious dream to develop a video game titled Sector 95. This project, although eventually shelved, was the catalyst for his discovery of a profound passion for music production. That's pretty cool. The game concept centered around the fictional universe of Sector 95 laid the foundation that will become an extensive narrative explored through his music. In 2022, Hatrexus released the Sector 95 original game soundtrack, marking the official birth of his musical venture. This is pretty cool. I also had a project in the past that was something similar. A friend of mine wanted to do an animation project, like a comic series but animated. We did the music and then we forgot about the comic, no budget, difficult to make, and we kept the music and we made a band that lasted for lots of years. Was a pretty cool and nice experience. So I feel identified a little bit with this, like starting from something and then discovering the passion for the music of the project and embarking on it instead of the original idea. Embark on the music that the project created or was necessary for the project. So yeah, this is really cool. We're going to review 3 songs today. I feel like I'm rambling and talking a lot. So yeah, let's go with the most important thing here, the music. So I'm gonna grab my trusty headphones and let's give it a listen. I really enjoy the pianos here. The piano is beautiful, and also the synths are used in a pretty great way because they sound like ethereal, mysterious, and go with the concept of space. Also, I love the songs when they are minor scale and eerie feeling. So yeah, this conveys that it's like dark and like slow and heavy, and that feeling of space that the synths have. The sound design of the synths is pretty cool. Actually, goes with the concept or what I was imagining. It was the concept of space and stuff. But the only complaints that maybe I have with this song is I feel like I know these headphones like a lot, and I know they tend to hide the vocals a little bit. The vocals aren't too in front, but I felt the vocals were too in front, so probably on the mix the vocals are a little bit prominent to my taste. And also, if you're trying to convey a more ethereal feeling, I would just process them to be more like river, spacey and not so in the front of the mix. So yeah, that's like something that I didn't like too much, to have them to the vocals too at the front. But the rest of the song was cool. The pianos were nice, the synths were amazing. Probably the other detail that I didn't enjoy too much was, I feel there was a kick here and there, but it was like a little bit weak. And also like the bass was like pulsating, like pum pum pum, was too constant. And maybe in this kind of songs that I've done a few to experiment with synths, maybe the bass could benefit of being longer. That helps with the heaviness and eeriness of the song. Just pluck one note and let the release do its thing, instead of make it more cyclical and faster, like just let it ring. That will help with the heaviness and the mood of the song. But overall, it's pretty nice. I love the piano and the synths. Very well done. It's like no complaints. Maybe the vocals too in front and the little things that I mentioned, but that's just me getting picky as a producer. Let's go with Laying in the Rain, our second song. Now there is peace and solitude. Now the people know the price of war. Soon we will live for real. This song fixes exactly what we were talking about the first one, like the vocals. These they are more hidden in the background with more effects and more like spacey and more eerie, and that's great. On this case, it sounds like perfect. It's like this dark, deep ambient with the vocals. It makes everything like a terror movie, a really dark movie. Like it sounds like a soundtrack of the movie. And yeah, I really enjoy the vocals on the background and the constant of the piano on the synth. I keep my opinion that I did with the first song. The pianos are beautiful. Goes perfectly with this kind of music. A very good process with like right amount of reverb, and also the synth conveyed like the darkness and this of the space. It's like it makes me feel like, yeah, this is eerie and maybe like in the middle of the void of the space, and that's great. I really enjoyed that with this kind of music. Is I totally understand the intention behind it, and knowing a little bit, having a little bit of context also with the space that tries to convey on the sector 95 is like really nice. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Maybe the complaint that I have is like the drums are like weak, and the snare was tuned a little bit high, maybe lower in the pitch, could help to with the dark vibe. I feel that the snare was a little bit bright for my taste, but yeah, it's a really nice song overall. It's just only the drums that feel off. Maybe I will have used some. I used to have a contact library called Drums of War. I think I still have it on my hard drive. Are like these Japanese taikos or war drums that sounds like really deep and had a lot of sub bass, and you can make them sound really dark. I think that will go better than a traditional drum set. So that's the only thing that threw me off of this song, but the rest is pretty great. So yeah, let's go with Distress Call Part 1, our last song of this EP, sadly, because I've been enjoying it so far. So yeah, let's go with our last song of this review. Distress Call is like a really nice dark song, a nice way to close the EP. Sounds like an outro. It's really great, but we're having the same trouble with that we have with the same the first song. I feel like the vocals are too high. They are overpowering all the instruments. They are overpowering the piano. I feel like the vocals could benefit from less gain and also a little bit of EQ. I feel it had some resonant peaks here and there that are like hiding the other instruments, and I think they are not necessary for the vocals. There are some frequencies that are maybe a little bit problematic here and there. So yeah, it's a nice song, but the mix could be better. The piano is beautiful. I enjoy the piano and the synths of the other songs, but the piano is a constant on Hatrexus sound. Is like really nice, really beautiful piano, really spacey, really right amount of reverb. So I really enjoy the piano. In the last song there were some strings, but the vocals hit them like a lot. So that's my problem with the vocals that are overpowering the song, but it's a really beautiful song and the composition is really nice. It's just the technical aspect that are holding it a little bit back, but yeah, it's a nice song. So overall, so yeah, it's a really nice EP. The Hatrexus vocals, part 1. Overall, really nice synths, beautiful piano. The vocal harmony I really enjoyed the vocal harmony on the last song, but even if it had a lot of gain or volume, but it's a nice harmony. Just lower it down and get a little bit better with the mix will be great. But yeah, that's are my only complaints. Overall, it's a really nice piece of music, really dark, eerie, conveyed a lot of the feeling of the space. Overall, I like this. I feel like I'm I don't know, it's like soundtrack music for a movie. Actually, well, like we mentioned, it's for a video game of the Sector 95. So yeah, it totally nails it for what it was done. I would like to see the game someday, because this music makes you imagine some dark atmosphere. That's pretty awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, it's a really well done work. It just could benefit a little bit of more mix here and there, but the composition on the piano and a lot of stuff, I think, is beautiful. It's well done, and the idea is there, the potential is there, and I love that. I really love this Hatrexus EP. Maybe I'm actually going to, after this review, I'm going to check the rest of his music, because I'm intrigued. I really love music with darker tones and minor scales, because I'm into that too, and I really love this one. So I'm not only going to revisit this EP, I'm going to check the rest of the songs, because that got me curious. So that's great. So yeah, thank you for sending me this. I love to work on this review. It was great. Yeah, I hope to see you in another video. Bye.